starting at a better point.
62. All right, maybe he has another opportunity to go here. Threes are a little bit duplicated.
Yeah, he just went all the way.
Yeah, see, it seems like a good time to do it. I can't remember who wrote it. It might have been Roberti. He said, like, when deciding whether to leave the anchor, you want to look at three things. You want to look at board strength, connectivity, and timing. And all three factors sort of point to running with that 6-2. And in fact, maybe with the 6-5 earlier, that would sort of lead you to a run play also. I find that rule, like, it sounds somewhat simplistic, but I find it that rule of thumb is like pretty robust. All right, so
now here he could have left a well, Sean's on the bottom, right?
Yes.
Okay, Sean's got to come out and make the 8-point because of the two blots. Don just left it wide open to just leave blots.
Okay, so if you make the 8-point though, you can't jump out with the 5. You need both the 5 to make the 8 and to jump out.
Oh, that's right. I didn't see that. You're right.
So this looks somewhat sensible. Ooh, he rolled his hit number, but I don't
you can't hit this.
This is too risky. So yeah, this is pretty sensible. Well, maybe slightly better.
And he's got to make. The 16 point to the 14 point. There you go.
And then a dance here. We should probably see a cue.
Wow,
although this is definitely not a dance.
He hits. Got to hit.
Okay.
Now, so what do you think about the last one here?
Seeing as you're probably cubing next turn on the dances, maybe you should play a little conservative and play 5-1.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
it's too good.
Okay.
If you don't do that, you're just leaving too many ways for Black to get back in the game right away.
Right. Okay.
Oh, look at that!
That's a great shot. Staying up. So you think a dance there would be too good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it with the block flapping in the outfield. A pretty diverse position.
That's a good play by Sean.
Solid. I guess orange is up solidly in the race. So yeah, I agree with no double from Black here.
Well, if he plays that 5, then he's got a bad 3. So he's going to have to do that and stack them up. It leaves the least shots. Well, I think he needs a crossover.
Okay.
Well, I guess either one's a crossover if you bring him in or come up with the ace.
Okay, I sort of like coming up with the ace, given that your whole game plan rests on escaping that back checker, and 21-20 seems to make decent progress. In fact, so I wish I could see the. We've been playing so much online. I'm like looking for the pip count, to see.
Right. I think I'm pretty sure Sean's up in the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why coming up was better with the 3-1 than the other. You could have done a crossover from 7-3.
Right. So it kills a checker. It kills a builder for the 5, but it is better. It is better for the race.
So Sean's thinking about Cuban. He's counting the race.
Oh, okay. So let's see. I think Sean has 72.
72.
82. So 10 pips, I think.
That's an easy double. It's an easy take.
Yeah, I'd say the take is sort of clearer than the cube to me, because it's like almost a take. What's that?
He's not away. If it was a pure race, now he's away.
Yeah, I'd say the way I think about it is like it's almost a take on the race alone, and obviously contact favors Black. So I would think the cube is somewhat questionable, and the take is very clear.
Okay. Sean likes that cube.
Mm,
He's that
it's
early
good.
keeper.
It's good to be aggressive. You never know when they're going to pass.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
You never know. You get surprised quite often. 5 down, you got still in the 5 point.
I mean, I've passed my share of 0.5s in my life.
The race for black is the problem with black's position. He's got a stack on the 6 point and the ace point, and nothing on the 5 or 1 on the 5. So his 5s are bad. If you can put checkers on the 5, but anyways, he's got to be ripping them off now.
42. Okay, this is good technique, not getting too thin on the 4 points.
But the only thing that's really going to help Don is double 6s now.
Right, and it seems like a good last deuce. Obviously, you can fill in the gap on the 2, but then you're
when you're real stuck in the race, what I like to do is after my double 6s, what's the best 2?
That's a good way to think about it.
Pretend I'm rolling double 6s next roll.
Right.
And that usually leads you in the right direction when you're beastly stuck in the race.
We see that 5 gap coming alive here. I've turned that 5-3 into kind of a bad roll.
Yeah, he needs a doctor now.
This does seem appropriate late. I mean, if the race was closer, maybe you could consider other stuff with that 2-2 spreading the checkers around. But actually, even then, you're probably
no. You can't do distro. You got to peel at every opportunity.
Yeah.
Just no thinking. Just peel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for the newer players out there, when you're bearing off, if you can bear a checker off with a single number, you should pretty much always do it. Like there's very few exceptions. If you need 2 numbers to bear off a single checker, sometimes it can be right to sort of fix your distribution. That's a lot more common than like ripping a checker with a single number. You really can overthink yourself if you think too much in the bear offs.
If it's not right to peel, it's not wrong by much.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
a standard go-to that I've used well over the years.
Mm-hmm. So how often, something that came up for me recently, I was talking to Marty's store and we were talking about I was saying how rare it is not to rip a checker with a single number. And Marty was like, oh no, it happens. It happens several times a year, many times a year. But I only see it maybe once a year, if that. But I never know, because maybe I'm just missing all these decisions because I don't look closely at bear offs.
You hitting here, making the 5 point.
Oh,
I like making the 5 point.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the hitting seems a little muted because you don't really need to split after hitting. So I do like making the 5. I know after an opening 6-4, when the guy splits and brings down a checker and you roll a 3-1, it's okay to hit and split. And part of the reason is, you like hitting because the builder is so powerful, but also the split is nice. Here, the split isn't that nice because you're already split in the outfield.
Well, you had stacks in the 6 and the 8, so
yeah,
you're using the stacks to good use.
Right.
What you're doing there. Here's the 4 point of the bar point, and he's got the 5 points, so you got a solid anchor back there. It's good. Now Sean's got both 5 points. Strong position.
Good technique here. I think we'll see the same play from Orange.
Call this a holding game, waiting for developments. Each player is slowly going to build their board. Don should make his 3 point.
So
it's usually right to make the 4 point rather than the 3 point.
Right. So this keeps a spare on the 8, which is probably what Sean was thinking about.
Right. That's why people usually do that.
Right. I probably would have also made the 4 also. You could also, seeing that you're not getting a shot, you could
Now,
also
Don should
consider
have made
other
the 4
stuff.
point there. That I feel that's a mistake.
Mm.
It's tough to remake the 4 now, and with a 6, you're going to go past the open point, most likely.
This is a nice improvement in the distribution.
Just waiting for developments. Just make
Probably,
the 4 point heavy.
yeah, probably you're making the 4, playing 4 squared here. You might still be thinking about that spare on the 8, and so he's considering making the 2, but that's so anti-positional that I wouldn't like it.
Sean's got this solid point or solid board that when he runs, at least he's got something to fight with.
Mm.
Here we go. Right, just
64.
breaking the 8 point now, right?
Looks pretty reasonable. Yeah, black's really at the end of his rope, so I wouldn't. It's a little tough to leave a shot there, but you are getting pretty separated. So I certainly would have considered leaving the anchor then with well, black has that blot in his board. It might be a little sensitive for threes. Yeah, so yeah, Sean. Yeah, I'm not saying Sean's last play was wrong, but he sort of got into trouble. Like now, it's a lot less convenient to run.
It seems like putting the 5th guy on the 4 point doesn't seem right.
Okay.
Right
so
before you do that, stop yourself and say, the 5th guy in the 4 point? It's not as bad as a lower point, but.
Yeah, great shot with the 2-2. Okay, this looks like a good play. 0 shots. 2-2.
Okay, looks like a double.
Yeah, down 0-2. I'm definitely sending this.
Sean's in the air, and the race looks close. I think Sean's a taker from way back. He loves to take.
Okay.
You're not going to scare Sean with a cube. You just will not. Now you can spread them out. 4 there and split. Don't keep the anchor. Split.
Oh, was that a leak?
That was a 4-1.
4-1. He played illegally. He played 16 to 15.
Yeah.
Oh,
now he's got to make the 4 points, so he dances.
Oh, he's got some gamut potential here now. If
yes, he does.
Sean continues to stay up on the roof.
Okay, just bring him in. Yeah.
It seems like a good place for a spare. Oh, great shots.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's real gammon chances.
This is gammonish now. If he dances a couple more times. And that's another reason why you double those, even if the race is close. When the guy's in the air, it can get like this. Again, if it goes way up. Two off.
Yeah, this looks like the right checkers to take off. So he has one more from here.
He's got one more.
You definitely want to play 2-1. Otherwise, you're sort of odd up top, and like big doubles next roll would leave a shot. So that's good. That's good technique. 4-1.
Okay, over.
Okay, I'd actually rip the ace because the gammon is fairly close here, and you're not paying the big doubles if
I think the gammon's not close enough.
Okay. Yeah, so my play of ripping definitely does get hit a little more, but I'm thinking just like mine is minor enough that maybe it picks up enough. But I see what you're saying now. Now the game is looking quite good.
Yeah, the other play, you roll another 4-1, then you're breaking the 4 point.
After
to not leave a shot.
Yeah, after the non-rip play.
Right.
Okay,
it's crossover time for Sean. As many crossovers as he can get.
Yeah, put the checker
There's
on
some
the
crossovers.
Yeah, so you can put a checker on the 12. It's a little funny. It gets you. It does get you backgammon this tiny amount of the time.
You know, if you roll big numbers, they play well.
He's gonna need them.
You know, double sixes. You're gonna get off for sure. Now it's iffy if you can get off with double fives. Even 1, 2, 3. He needs a doctor now. Just do
you got to get 2 crossovers.
Double sixes work.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any way to get double fives. Yeah, in fact, you have too many outside pips to get double fives because you have 16 outside pips. You got to spend 16 pips to get inside. So you don't have.
Oh, double five! He just missed it.
He did as well as he could, though.
Yeah, you look at that and say, "Well, I wasted 4 pips in a perfect world. If I had 4 pips to get him in and off, I would have done it." But I'm pretty sure he played the bear off right.
Yeah, that seemed reasonable.
You know, you can take a lot of time and the bear off and study that. And the thing is, doesn't it's really minor. It's just minor, especially when you're getting the crossovers that you want. You know?
Gotcha. Looks like they're missing the
time. Yeah. Although neither player's in time trouble, so. So
looks like they're missing a black checker here. They started with only 2 checkers on the black 8 points. So.
Oh, they did. I didn't see that.
Yeah. So the rule
there's too many on the.
No, that checker came from the 24. So black's playing with 14 checkers. In fact, you see it by the score sheet. See that?
Oh, yeah.
The spare black checker. Yeah. So the rule is that if it goes 5 moves without them noticing, they continue playing out the game with 14 checkers. And gammons still count for both players.
Right.
So that's the rule. If they notice it within 5 rules, that it gets corrected as well as it could. Oh, okay, so it's been 5. Okay, I've actually never seen this happen. I've never seen this go this far without someone noticing. I think so. This is interesting. We'll see how.
I've been playing backgammon a long time, and I know the rule, but I haven't seen it either.
That's funny.
Maybe a long time ago, but I don't remember seeing it.
All right, this is wild. Yeah, we'll see how Don works with his 14 checkers.
Usually, no matter who it is, usually the other player just says, "Hey, there's a checker."
Yeah, it's funny it didn't occur to either of them when they saw that stripped 8 point.
But Don can still get gammon and backgammon.
Yeah.
Sure.
So this match is going to be impervious to computer analysis because XG is not equipped to deal with 14 checkers when gammons still count.
They're right. They have to analyze it without this game. If I guess you can do that. You can do that. But Don's at he's definitely at a disadvantage now, but it's definitely it's not to Don's advantage to have a checker missing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not at all.
Right. Okay, so this is.
I think.
This is looking like some huge pass. I'm wondering if it's so strong, it's too good.
Is it too good? Might be too good.
Yeah, he's got that blot in the outfield, and he has several shots at it. If he doesn't, he can often hit on the deuce or make a 6 prime.
One thing about too good is sometimes they take.
Yeah, sure.
And I've been shocked that people have taken some positions that I thought was too good, but not here. Here, Sean's got a strong position. And
it's just pretty. Yeah, I guess it's pretty obvious pass. So was it 6?
6-1, 6-2.
That looks like 1-5. So you're leaving a shot anyway, so might as well hit.
Yes. Play to win. Don't play for second place.
And then hitting on the 1 doesn't really save that many shots. So you want to hit off the 5 and gain big
Not
on
only
the
that, it's
misses.
more blots. It's a third blot.
Yeah. Ooh, do you make the 6 prime here, or do you hit off the 20? I think I like this plan, hitting off the 20. Otherwise, you're sort of getting counter primed.
Okay, I think it's got to hit 2 checkers here. Definitely the right idea. Now Sean's got to think.
He's blitzing with 14 checkers. Yeah, I think so.
But you know what? Maybe not anymore. 2 in the air.
Okay, I mean, what really can go wrong, though? I mean, you roll like a 2-6 or something, and then black does something good. It looks like you're still often going to have a decent cube, especially down 2-4 in the match. So I do like that. I do like the play on, and obviously there's still a ton of gammons here.
Yes, there are.
And black only has 14 checkers, Frank.
Double 6. If Sean wouldn't have hit back, that double 6 would have been a great roll.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what's going on here? So obviously you don't break the 5 prime to hit. You can get another builder in the zone.
Anchor.
Yeah.
Making the 13 point, that was didn't need to do that.
Okay. I mean, with 3 men back, I was a little inclined to jump something, as opposed to like bringing another builder into the zone, or your forces are all separated. You could have like maybe played out, the 16 point or something.
Yeah, leave blots around. When one guy has no board and the other guy's got a board, leave blots around. What's bad? What's so bad about that? Well, here though, Sean's still in the too good camp, and I think he's got to clean up a blot here, one or the other. Probably the you can dupe 5s. Oh, we got something there. You can dupe 5s by that one, but that's
that's clever.
Probably the right play. I'd say
Yeah.
that's the right play. You rolled the 5.
Very nice.
Now here you can leave blots around. So if Don rolls double 2s, you can double them out.
I see.
But pick them all up.
Nice, slightly more conservative.
There's the double 2s I'm talking about. It happened. Now is it too good?
Okay.
No matter which last 2 he plays. Well, he slaps the 5, it's probably too good.
Yeah. You don't.
You say it dupes the 5s, but he's got a good 4 too. Like a 2-4, 3-4. Those are good.
Yeah, I do
think. Sean's thinking.
I still do like playing on here with this awesome structure priming 3 checkers. I mean, it seems like such a monster pass that even if black improves, it's still going to be a pass.
Sean's got to hit him off the 2 point. He doesn't want a ace deuce game. Not that it's so great, but it's better than what he's got now. A lot better than what he's got. So he's praying for a 2. Did he roll it? No, can't see it.
Even with
Sean should attack with the 4. There we go. Hit.
Yeah, that is the right 4. So it's so important to go after the guy on the 2 that you'd probably even break your 5 prime hitting with a 5 if you had to. Like you really want to deny black this second anchor.
I'm not crazy about stacking them on the 7 point.
Oh yeah, so he played a 6 of the 7.
Yeah, he played 13-7.
Yeah, I don't get that. Oh, I see. He wants to remake split in the outfield to hit the guy on the 10 point. But I agree with you. It looks a lot more diverse.
Okay, I think we lost the black streak here.
Oh yeah, I'm lagging too.
Okay. Well, on this point, I almost indifferent whether to hit the guy on the 10 point if he has the opportunity. You're going to get some more backgammons, which is good. And but I got it
Did you
covered.
make? Did you, yes,
We can see the board.
Yeah, the downside of hitting the guy on the 10 is that you might improve Black's timing by hitting. But it's still, I mean, it's so unlikely that Black's going to crack that. Yeah, I would aggressively go after the guy on the 10.
Now he's not cracking for sure. So his timing is intact. So at least that if he gets the last minute shot, he can win the game. Oh, you can go for the backgammon. How many times you get backgammon here versus blowing the game by getting hit?
Right. Yeah, this strikes me as somewhat of a tough play. So Sean's play is the safest, maybe by a decent margin.
I think so. It's too smooth. It's really smooth. 2 in the 5, 4 in the 4. I like this play rather than rip them all off. It leaves too many shots, it seems.
Would you rip them all off at 1 away, 3 away Crawford, 3 away, 1 away Crawford?
I probably would.
Yeah, yes. That would swing it for me.
Gammons that count, or backgammons count huge.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't have to worry about backgammons now. He's got to slot to 5 points. He's got to use that guy.
Okay, he's going right after getting an extra builder in the zone.
Although I wouldn't jump with the guy.
Yeah, I'd be a little worried about the backgammon.
Yeah, that's why I needed to jump his third man. You still need to jump a guy.
Yeah, so this is certainly okay. I'm wondering if sort of you can afford to play 21 and cover with the 6 just to keep your 8 point. But I guess maybe that play gets backgammon slightly more. We did, yes. We just saw, Sean.
He's got a 3-2 to play here.
3-2 from Dawn. Okay, yeah, this it looked like the stream went a little wonky for a little bit, so that might have gone out. The stream might be a little out of whack.
We have some technical difficulties here, and I guess we're not seeing what the viewers are seeing.
Okay. Yep. Sorry to the viewers. We're just trying to get the stream back all synced up. We might have gone out of sync there for a bit.
Got a double 5s here. Don's got a double 5s to play. That's
okay. I'm back to 6-3. Good. Yeah, I just needed to refresh.
Okay.
This is Jinsky. Needs more than 4 crossovers, and he only gets 1 more roll. All right, so we got 5 away, 5 away. So to the new players out there, that is how you want
6 to 4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He never doubled.
He never doubled. Yeah.
He
went from not good enough to too good. So 5 away, 5 away. So the new players, that's sort of how you want to think about. Okay, find the other checker, guys. Thank you. I wonder if they realized it sometime during the match. Anyways, what I was saying was that's how you want to think about scores. You want to think about it in terms of how many points you need to win the match. So in other words, 4-4 in a 9-point match is the same score as 6-6 in an 11-point match. So that's why we call that 5 away, 5 away. Okay, so it looks like they did find the other checker this time. Yeah, I'm wondering if they ever noticed during the game whether Black only had 14 checkers.
I don't know. There was no motion for it.
Yeah, surprisingly, it didn't really seem to affect things that much. At one point, I played a little game with a friend of mine.
I think you should break the 8-point and hit 2 here.
Oh yeah, that seems like maybe how you're supposed to play backgammon. You got the stronger board. It's great on the ups. It has big upside.
Yeah, he did it with authority.
Going for it.
Okay.
6-2.
Now,
yeah, I think you can
aces,
probably
deuces. There's some 3s that point on them.
Right. Yeah, this seems like double take to me.
Things could go wrong. I'd double them. It looks like an easy take.
Yeah, I agree. The take is clearer than the double. But
2-4, 6-8 in the zone, so it's a take. He's going to get a lot of shots very next roll. If he doesn't roll a 1. Sean's a taker. I knew he'd take.
Nice.
He's, for all you viewers out there, Sean is a taker. Okay, you got a point on him on a 2-point here.
It looks good to me.
Use the builders for something rather than just blots, is the idea. Ooh, a 4, a good 4 is cocked.
Threw it away. He wants to use just the 4.
Okay. Calling off 2s and 9s. 10. Hits another one. In the outfield. Do it. You got to do it. Just keep pressing the board advantage and hitting blocks. Making points, hitting blocks. Okay, we lost the stream here. Now's a good time to say that if you like what you see, you can subscribe to us or like us on Facebook. You can go to usbgf.org to increase your skill and find all about the upcoming events. Alex, are you getting the stream?
Yeah, so I'm still on the 6-4. I don't know if that's I'm lagging again.
Okay, I'm going to refresh my screen and see if that helps.
Oh, we're just trying to get the stream back here. Oh, yeah, one thing I was mentioning before is I actually played I played a game where I played against a friend of mine where I started with 16 checkers with 1 extra checker on my 24-point, and we played a 1-point match. And we did this several times. And the question is, who has the advantage in that case? Is it better to have the 16th checker on the 24, or isn't it?
I've never played a game like that, but I've always thought that the more checkers you have on the board, the more to your advantage it is, no matter where it is.
That was sort of the conclusion we came to, at least for a 1-point match. If gammons counted, maybe it would be a little different because maybe it's a little harder to save the gammon. But even so, I would guess that it's better to have the 16th checker even in a money game. It's funny. It felt like playing sort of normal backgammon, except I felt like I sort of had more control over the various quadrants of the board, with that 16th checker. And it was an interesting. It was like 15 years ago, but it was sort of an interesting exercise. Okay, looks like we lost the feed from the tournament side, unfortunately.
My feed ended, and I'm back in the it's 4-3 post Crawford. I'm seeing something else is what I'm seeing.
Yeah. So, Michael, are we likely to get this back? Oh, okay. Yeah, we may be on a. Unfortunately, we're having major stream problems, so unfortunately we cannot follow the action.
Is there anybody hearing us? Okay, well, we've lost the stream.
Okay, yeah, we're going to take a little break while we work on the stream, but we will hopefully be back.
Hope to see you soon. All right. Are we off now?
Okay. Well, this has been fun so far, Frank. I like discussing these plays with you.
Yeah, it's been good. I've only my partner has only been Ryan Robello in past commentations.
Oh, okay.
I think I've done it 3 or 4 times.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's nice to mix it up. Done it with Otis once.
Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel, Matt Ray-Clitus, which was fun because we're friends in real life and we had a great rapport going. And then I did it like once other on the name who I'm blanking on.
It helps when you do it with somebody that you've done it with or played backgammon with, because you've what they're thinking, and when they're real good at something, you shut up, and they know when to shut up when you're good at something.
Yeah, absolutely.
and it works well.
Right. Actually, I got to take this opportunity to take a bathroom break.
Okay. All right. Rory tripped. Oh, Rory. Well, we're supposed to say, Rory, are you all right?
Okay, we are back. It looked like they had a little power failure on site, but hopefully it should be all corrected. The
I'm glad
players
to be back here. Little power failure there. We're good to go though. So players are coming back. They're going to start any minute now. We have Sean's got the 2 cube, a tie match, 5 away, 5 away. And looks like Don's got a 6-3 to play. I'm not sure if he's played it already or he's going to play it. If he's going to play it, I wouldn't leave a shot, not a direct shot anyways. Leaving a direct shot here, maybe going 15-6 doesn't appreciably make his position so he doesn't leave more shots in the future.
Mm.
So here they come. They're coming back. The clock has started. Oh, Sean's got a 6-3 to play.
Okay, yeah. So Sean split off the anchor a little bit to provoke some immediate contact. Making the strong board, but he really wants to hit next turn.
In response, there's hit and cover numbers. 3, 4.
So it looks like Don must have rolled like a horrible number at some point to give up his 6 point like this. I'm having a little trouble seeing like what must have happened.
Okay, here's the direct shot. You can leave a 1 shot plus 7s and 10s, or he can hit, and that leaves 4s and some extras like 5-3 and 6-2 and 6-3.
Yeah, I do like
that's 17 numbers and 2 blots. He can make the 4 point. That's 2 blots too. That looks about right. You got to just count the shots. In positions like that, you count the shots, and whatever had less shots. I like this because if he hits the outside shot, Sean's got 2 blots on his board. You can't hit and cover one of them. And then there's more gammons that way too, believe it or not. He got gammon last time with
the 5 point anchor.
He's got a cover.
Yeah, this looks like a good 3. The 5.
The 5-3, he can't make the 6 point. So he's got to cover the direct shot.
Yeah. So this seems reasonable, keeping the outfield checker a little closer to home.
And then bring out of the 2 blasts, you bring that 8 point in.
Yeah.
It's clear from the back, even though it's kind of funny.
I don't like this very much. I mean, you're forgoing making your 4 point for not a clearly better position of your back checkers. I mean, he's worried. I guess he's worried a lot about like the pick and pass numbers. But I really don't want to forgo making that 4 point. Oh, so this is an interesting decision. I mean, clearing the 11 point definitely has its merits here. While
leave a direct shot.
Has these 2 blots in his board. So I really like this play, Frank.
I'm not. You like leaving a direct shot 3s? It'd be direct 3s plus 2-1, 13 numbers.
Yeah,
I think it's reasonable. Because if he doesn't do that, you got numbers like 4-1 or 5-1 that leave double shots.
And
he hit. He did hit. Yeah, clean up a blot on that side. Probably that one.
Yeah, the 2 looks a little funny. I mean, I had to play 8-6.
You can survive with 1 in the air. 2 in the air, it's pretty bad. So this stops the 4-3 and 5-6-1 from hitting. Now just
I see. Yeah, the 6-1 is a swing also. Yeah, I was thinking mostly about the 4-4 versus 4-3.
Okay.
Yeah, so
this
nice
looks
double.
like a redouble.
Yep, and good pass.
I knew Sean would redouble this. Sean's a doubler and taker.
Yeah.
Count on that if you ever play him. I don't care what XG says. It's close. He's going to double it.
I keep that in mind. Anyways, it does look like a Does look like
Yeah.
a good pass also. He should actually be, I mean, it's probably a pass for money as well, but the recube at 5-away, you're supposed to be pretty conservative when taking, because losing 2 like isn't that bad, but losing 4 is pretty much a disaster. So your take point is somewhat elevated compared to like money or 0-0. Compared to a 0-0 in a long match. Ooh, 4-3.
Plus there's no re-whip vig. Meaning Don does not have good use of redoubling.
Absolutely, yeah.
You almost got to win the game till the end.
Yeah. So 4-3. Yeah, I think you're supposed to maybe hit with the 3 and split with the 4 here.
That kind of duplicates the 3s, or just bring one down with the 4 and hit with the 3. Then you got to cover.
Yeah, that's right. So I usually do that for money, but at the score where you're up in the match a little bit, you should maybe be a little more conservative. So that's sort of why I like splitting. I like splitting with the 4.
I agree with that.
It's very close play though, and actually splitting twice, like Sean did, doesn't seem like a terrible 4-3. Play. Oh yeah.
After that opening on the second move.
Okay, so yeah, so at the score at least, this is going to be a pretty strong cube. Down 5-away, 3-away. This does look. I do sort of like the 6. I mean, you're leaving like a lot of extra shots, but you aren't stacking the heavy midpoint and duping 6s somewhat. There's a lot fewer shots. Yeah, definitely good cube here, and a quick pass, which I certainly don't blame him.
Well, the take points are pretty low here. It's I think take points like 18-19%. So you whip that up.
Right, but
it seems like a good pass. It's just too much. It's just too
gammons are very, even though the nominal take point is quite low, gammons are very valuable for the trailer there.
So that makes it so you need even more to take. So it makes it even a better pass.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Got to look at that gammon big. 6 something here. I'm not sure what it is. 6-5. Okay.
5-4. Okay, you may want to refresh your screen, Frank. I think I'm a little ahead of you.
Sure.
Okay, so I have Sean rolling a 3 something.
Okay, Don just roll a 4-1, make the 5 points standard.
Okay, I'm behind the.
I'm not sure why he's thinking about that one. Sean's got a lot of builders to make a point. There's one. You can't run away, so just make the 4 point. Seems right.
Okay, I think I'm back on the action here. So 6-6-5 from Don.
Yes. Double twos here. Is this Don's double twos? Sean's double twos.
This is Sean's double twos.
You should make that. You should then make the 11 point with his last 2.
Okay, 5. So Don should definitely be thinking about cubing here. He's 4 away. His opponent's 3 away. This lends a very aggressive doubling like that. The score. This is a huge. Yeah, this is a huge pass at the score now. And even match score, you can like almost justify taking. But when your opponent's 4 away like this and you're ahead in the match, you got to let this one go.
I don't think Sean's going to take this. This is too much.
Yeah.
The big a taker as he is, I don't think he's taking that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. But
you know,
crazy.
Sean has surprised me in the past.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a crazy take for money, but yeah, the score you can't take this.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, 3 away,
okay, 3 away.
3-point match. So you should be quite aggressive on the when deciding whether to initial double at the score.
Take points are lower. Take points 32%.
Yeah, 2 points a little elevated.
Meaning, higher. Yeah, higher.
Yeah, higher. So, yeah. The one thing working against that is you get great recue leverage. But yeah, this nominal take point is quite,
So if you got
elevated. So in general, you're going to be.
If you got a close money take, meaning take or pass, then you missed your market. It's a definite pass in this game.
Right.
So there's a 4-1. You probably just come up there, and that's about the only thing you can do.
Yeah, seems sensible.
Stack.
Okay, 2-1.
Great number by Sean. Great number, making that 5 point. Okay, I lost my feed here.
Oh yeah, I'm lagging also right after the 3-5.
I'm gonna refresh my screen. Maybe that'll help. Sean's got to be thinking about doubling if my screen's on the right.
So I have 5-4 from Don. And let's see, slotting the 5 with the 5, and maybe thinking about his 4. Yeah, now he's going to slot the 4. Yeah, so like for instance, like this will be a pretty strong cube at the score. Although it's a little bit questionable
Sean
for
needs to
money.
attack with most anything.
So this
make the 4 point. Yeah,
it did seem like a missed opportunity with the cube, though, to me at the score. Anyways,
make a point or run home. You gotta get
it's like
rid of
running home, maybe getting off that that dangerous spot.
If he doesn't, he's going to get attacked.
Yeah, in fact, this is a decent attack number where you play 7 and 1 star.
Well, I like 2 down.
Okay. Yeah, I got to do this.
If he doesn't roll a 6, you win.
Ooh, 1 6.
You got to hit 2. There's nothing else.
Let's hope to survive, I guess.
Except more blots.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess
if he gets away with it, it's really good here.
Yeah.
He did so far. Well,
6 is awkward. I guess you're going 2 star 4 here, 8 to 2.
Well, you only have 1 6 is hit on the 2 point, and then there's only 1 8. So you got. So that's the only play. And now, Sean, maybe double because of this. When you double, it's surprising how when people pass. It looked like it might not have been a double, but it was close. And when it's close, you at least got to think about it. You can't just play. You got to think. He's got to come up to the edge.
I like this play.
Sean's probably making a. You can hit and make the 5 point, but
offhand, I would say that's probably what you want to do. Another play he's probably thinking about it is 13 to 7, locking up the 7. Although it gives Black a lot of opportunity to do something.
I'm making the 5 prime and let the 5 prime go with the 5 prime. Sometimes if things don't look good, just go with it and see what happens.
Okay, so even though I got like 4 men back, I would probably cube this at the score also.
That's true. Now he's going to be too good. Now if he fancies, is just going
to. Okay, there's another fan.
Now
so I think we're
double pass.
I think it's going to go double pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think he missed a lick.
I mean, taking I don't like that checker on the ace point that Black has.
That's the problem.
Yeah, and so just like you should be aggressive when doubling, you should be conservative when taking at the score. I mean, as Frank did earlier, you can quantify this stuff, but one way to think about it qualitatively is losing 1 point at 3 away isn't that bad. Like you get to the score where you're 3 away and your opponent's 2 away, which isn't that uncomfortable a score to be at. So you should be sort of quick to pass.
You don't gain much by winning that 1 extra point.
You know, in fact, if you pass, you're still 40% in the match or something around there.
Right.
Which is to say the point loss like isn't that valuable, or it's less valuable than like one might think. All right, 6-4. Okay, we saw a decent run play. I sort of like what
you like to run and play
with that
for the opening 6-4 at this score.
Yeah, you want to be like a little conservative because the cube is probably going to be escalated at some point, and then gammons only go one way. So for instance, if Sean made the 2-point with an opening 6-4, that doesn't really make any sense at the score when he's
Great
up
double aces for Don. Sean's got to just run, get out of there, rather than exposing the black. What's this, 2-1?
6-1? Oh, 3. Oh, 2.
I would have brought a 2 down from the mid and split, and not worried about getting hit.
4-1. So yeah, 11 does look appropriate
he's
here.
got 7s and 10s hitting back. He should do so if he does.
Okay. So you want to remain split in the backfield here.
Yes.
I think this is like a real error because he's
down in the race. He's rolled double tons once, twice. You just got to think about that instead of counting everything.
Yeah, I mean you're down in the race and you have the stronger board, so contact strongly favors you. And this actually the score.
2-1. If that's a 2-1, he's made the right play. Because you're up in the race here.
You don't want to leave it direct here.
Points the same. 40, 52. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 3-2.
Oh, 3-2.
Okay, so maybe he should have made the 11-point and played 3.
Oh yeah, he's getting punished here.
Oh,
he's getting punished.
Okay, now the three-way player should be very aggressive.
11-point and slotted the 3-point.
Okay, so this is a very strong cue.
Now he's looking at this. Well, Sean's a big taker, but I don't know about this. He really doesn't have anything but stacks.
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming down last game. Two-way usually means that one guy doubles automatically. Usually, if after just a couple rolls.
Okay, so
I don't usually do that. Just automatically double.
Looks like Sean tried to steal Don's 6-1 there.
Yeah, he was. You get excited in these matches.
Sneaky.
Okay, now you just double.
We'll see if Don doubles right away. Good. All right, DNP.
Favorite enough to double. And Sean will take, of course. Okay, Don's pulling out with a good lead here after hitting. He just wants to run home. He doesn't want to complicate it up now when you're up in the race.
I certainly like coming in with the 5 here, Frank, and then probably split with the 3, just because the 3 isn't really productive elsewhere. I mean, you could play 10, but it strips your midpoint.
At this point, I would have slotted the 5-point.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it leaves black a little diverse. Yeah,
you can't afford to keep your stacks. It's a they call it DMP, double match point now, and you want to play pure. And you want to stay away from stacks. So now he's got this 4-2. You can hit another checker. Probably should. He can make the 8-point, but then it leaves Sean free to consolidate. You don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, even if the score a stronger board doesn't.
That's the other thing.
All right, now he's going to be attacking aggressively on the 5
and make the 8-point.
Absolutely. Okay, so Don, who's ahead in this game, because of the Swiss format that we're playing at, they will actually be playing a second match if Don finishes this one out with a win. If Sean turns this one around and wins, then Sean will be the champion.
Now here's a case for making the 5-point. 5-point's strong. It's just strong.
Oh, if you make the 5 point, you can hit loose on them. You can hit loose on the 2 with the 4.
Right.
So to press your board advantage. So that looks pretty good to me.
It will allow Sean to get back in the game with a few numbers, but overall, long term, it's very strong to make the 5 point here.
Right. And if you don't do it, it looks like you're leaving a double shot anyways. So I definitely like 5 and 2 star.
I'm not sure why he would do this.
I think he's so
he's doing this. So this gives him 5, 6s, and deuces.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot safer to hit loose on
Plus,
the deuce.
double aces makes the 3 point. Okay,
don't hit here. Don't hit here. Hit on the 18.
He's got to hit off the bar point.
Oh, I think he's overlooking it. I think he just overlooked it. Oh, that's
real important when you got a lot of time not to overlook.
Yeah, that's
make the bar one. And he's locked in.
Yeah, he's gonna really regret that. It looks like.
Now you run the. Now, if I was Don, I just wait for Sean to just cave. Well, now he can't cave because look at this. He rolled double 5s.
Right.
Make the 3 point.
Okay, there's another play here where you make both the 3 and the 2 points and just hope to escape later.
That's good in a money game when gammons count.
Right, but he might be able to get like an ace deuce back game here. Although the ace deuce back game is going to look pretty damn weak. And in fact, with that in mind, maybe you should be jumping with the 6.
Yeah, he should jump
24 to 17 is maybe the play. Because you just hang back there. There's just no winning game plan. Right. Whereas if you do this, 6-2. Yeah, but no, this is a good 6-2. I thought it was.
You almost want to get hit now. If you get hit, you can dance once or twice, and that's all you need to keep your timing. Because this timing's close right now. Close to the bad side.
Oh yeah, I like how Sean is playing this, leaving the checker in the outfield for contact. Yeah, and as you say, getting hit isn't necessarily a bad thing.
And here he goes. Now he can fan. Provided
maybe 2-on-1 one.
Oh yeah. See, Sean did not want to play 6-5. From the ground.
There seems to be a pause in the action here. Not sure why.
Well, they got a lot of time this last game, so both players have. This is plenty. You don't need the prime. You got to be thinking about distribution.
Oh, double 1s. He gets the ace deuce back, and it's going to be still very, very hard to time, but that's still probably a decent roll. And now Don is very happy to roll small and hope that Sean rolls big and has to compromise his front position.
Well, the good news is he's only got 1-6 to play, but Sean's time is going to be very close.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to bring checkers in and kill 6s.
Right. All right, so 6 is forced, and then you can't really leave a shot here against this nice 4-point structure, I don't think. So this is the right idea.
See how delicate this timing balance is? No, don't slot the 2 point. You want to get off the 2 point with a 6 when black cracks.
Oh, 4-3 is so ugly here, Frank. Better than leaving a shot, though, Sean thinks.
Sean's got to bring them both in.
Okay, don't want to bring them both in. Yeah, no, the 8 point's probably going to go
unlimited timing is correct to keep both points just like that, and do what Sean's doing. But with timing in question, he's just going to have to hit with the 6. He's just going to have to hit and see what transpires.
Yep.
Go all the way with that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gives a builder for the.
Yeah, Sean is nicely diverse here. 5s and 3s to make the 2s, and 6s to either jump or make the 7 point.
What Sean wants is Don to come in with the ace,
and
then plays other checkers, and then all of a sudden black just crunches fast. But then again,
is that a 6-3?
6-1.
6-1.
Too many blots here. This is too many blots.
Okay, so you want to make
roll a 2. It's bad news.
I see.
Now,
So you want
Sean
to
can actually make the bar, and
so you would think it's 7 and 23.
yeah, that's too many blots. The 2.
Yeah, the 7 point has such huge value when when Don comes in.
Now everything hinges on the 6 here. Sean really needs a 6. Oh, that covers, makes the bar, or well, now Sean's timing is suspect if he makes that play.
This one.
Now Don's going to work him over. Hopefully, especially if he rolls an ace, he needs the ace bad. 3 what? Is that 3-2?
3-3 maybe? I don't know, man.
3-5.
3-5. All right.
Well, I'd hit 2.
Hit 2.
It's just bad. Hit 2 and hope. Well, number 1, you'll dance. If you get hit back, you want to dance, and there's that scenario, and then the other scenario where
okay, what matter to this is you're killing your own 6s. But I am inclined to agree with you. Maybe you just hit twice and hope for the best.
Now you got this.
Oh, what a disaster!
And this is just
oh.
It would have been bad either way, but
yeah,
it's
this is dirty though. Oh,
fans! Won something. He's back in it.
6-5.
Well, okay, cleaned up 2 blots. Okay, there's black's not out of it yet.
Oh my God, 6-3.
If he rolls an ace
for Don.
No.
All right.
Well, it's not so bad. It's a 5-point board here. Even though it's a crashed out board, it's still a 5-point board.
Yeah, this
Sean can dance a couple times. Well, he's got to keep the 5-point board.
Yeah, absolutely. He's getting a little confused on the 3. Yeah, don't do this, Don.
Yeah, it helps him stop future crashing, but the future will be over with a 5-1 or 5-3.
Yeah, the board is too valuable.
Otherwise,
the board is too valuable.
Yeah. 5-point board with timing in question, or a 4-point board with lots of time?
I think about with the 5-point board, often when first of all, your 5s and 6s are killed. So you don't like 5-2, 6-2, 5-1, or 5-2, 6-2 play fine. So yeah, I don't know.
5-1's actually a good roll.
Yeah, any ace is great.
Yeah. 5-3.
There see, it's such a huge swing that the board sort of matters.
Well, Sean's just going to roll it in now. Okay.
It's a little tough, yeah. So Don has maybe a couple percent here, a few percents.
Yeah.
But it's all low.
Closed out with one man is like 2.5%, but he's not closed out yet, so it might get all the way up to 3%.
Right. The spare's a little ugly on the 2. All right, so it goes a little deep, but I kind of like it just because you're a little, you're a little desperate to hit loose on the ace.
You want to use Sean wants to use the guy in the 3-point to hit on the ace point.
Yeah,
that runs a little deep.
Yeah, but if you can't,
you want your spares in the high points, not the low points.
Right, but if you roll like a few rolls where like you don't get to hit loose, you could get into trouble. All right, so yeah, you're right. Okay, I mean, so you do this. Yeah, you do this for money. The score maybe it's a close call, but for money, you're trying to pick up another checker. Obviously,
it's real close.
Yeah,
I'd do the one in one.
Yeah, safe on boxes. So
safe on boxes. Fine. You want them in the high points. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah, aside from leaving a shot, you got to worry like a little bit about the race, which means you want your checkers sort of on the 5 and 6 points. So I do like what Sean's doing here.
Yeah. It's good to think a little bit about it. You got lots. This is last game. There's no reason to rush.
Yeah,
if he moves that checker, he's going to get on double six. Well, he's got to do that and that, and again, make sure double six. Excuse me. Double six doesn't leave a shot. Goes into a good spot.
4 blotters.
Big doubles leave a shot.
There might be a slightly safer play here where you leave the spare on the 3, although it's not a big deal. Again, there's maybe a slightly safer play where you clear, maybe you could even clear the 5, but these are very minor. These are very minor plays.
Okay, it's
he wants to 6,
I want
6
double sixes, upside down, double aces.
You probably prefer double aces to 6-1.
Now Don's got to hope he dances a couple times and gets a shot.
All right.
A lot of hoping. Okay. Okay, that's it. Looks like Sean is the new champion, St. Louis champion.
Yeah, congrats to Sean. Well played to both players. And once again, thanks to the USBGF for setting up the stream. And you can viewers can always go to USBGF and usbgf.org to sign up or see what resources they have. They got a lot of resources for improving your game.
Don't forget this tournament's not over yet. We have the Masters coming up. I think it's coming up pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly when. With Ed O'Loughlin versus David Clausa. And thanks for tuning in. I hope you tune in the future. Yes, and we congratulate Rory for the first live tournament in St. Louis. And thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yep. Thanks to all the viewers, and stay tuned for the Masters. This was fun, Frank.
Yeah, take care, X. See you next time.
Thank you for watching today. Welcome to the first St. Louis Gateway Backgammon Open Sunday stream. We have 2 matches for you today. The finals of our Masters Jackpot will be between Ed O'Loughlin and David Clausa. That'll be at 1 o'clock if Ed is available. He's still alive in our More Swiss event, so it may be, if he wins his next match, he'll still have to play that, so the match will be a little bit later. In the championship, there's still 5 people that might be in that match. Looking at the standings here on moreswiss.com, Sean Garber is the last undefeated player. Congratulations to him. And although he is not guaranteed a spot in the finals yet because it's a Swiss format, there are 4 other players, Ray Fogerlin, Irina Litzenberger, Don Merrick, and Ian Terry, that all might be in the finals. So 2 of those 5 players will be in the final that we stream later on. Thank you to the entire stream team for setting this up and all the commentary. I think it's going to be absolutely fabulous. I hope you enjoy, and hopefully we'll see you next year at the live tournament. Thanks.
Well, welcome everybody to the finals of the American Backgammon Tour St. Louis Masters Jackpot. Playing the white checkers or yellow checkers, I'll call them white the whole time. At the bottom of the screen is Ed O'Loughlin from Virginia, and at the top of the screen from Colorado is David Clausa. I always think commentating with me, I'm Kent Goulding, and with me is 2-time world champion Bill Roberti. Between us, we have, well, we're closing in on 100 years of top-level tournament backgammon experience. We may not think the way XG does, but we have a ton of top-level backgammon experience, and we will attempt to share what of it we can remember with you as things proceed. I've always thought that the Masters jackpots at tournaments were you know, for the purists, they're really the main event. The entry fees are highest, the strongest players play, and the matches are generally long. I mean, the Open tournament, which was just played a short while ago, was a 9-point match. This is a 15-point match, which is quite long in this day and age. Bill, what do you have to say?
Yeah, I think I mean these usually, I always viewed these as kind of the real thing when I was, you know, playing more actively. 15 points is a long time. Used to be that tournaments started at 15 points. That was the opening round length, and they'd get up to 25. Now 15 is unusually long for any match in an event. But you get to play a lot of good backgammon, so we'll see what happens.
Speaking of 100 years of tournament backgammon experience, and it's actually probably more like 95 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't want to take too much away from us. I've been a boy wonder in 7 separate decades. But we may have 95 years of tournament experience between us. Ed O'Loughlin, playing the light checkers at the bottom of the screen, he has close to that much experience by himself. Ed is actually over 80 years old, and he's been playing top-level backgammon for a long, long time and continues to do so. At the top of the screen is a considerably younger David Clausa from somewhere in Colorado. You know, probably. Okay, yeah. What we're seeing is they played a little bit before we were ready to put them on the streaming, so they're now showing us what they did before we had a chance to tell them what bozos they were. So what's happened? It's
all straightforward so far. Ed's off to a big advantage, and
can Ed double this after?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he can double. Right
this
now.
Seems like he's off to a great start. He's clearly got a positional advantage by a lot. It'd be nice to have an extra checker on the attacking side of the board, but I think I think he should spin the cube here.
Yeah, he doubles and it's a take. Okay, no problem with that. And I mean, Klaus he looks a little, you know, it's a scary position. The other guy has 3 points in the board. He's down in the race a little, but he's not crushed yet. So I would say, take.
I'll bet it's close.
It's close. It's going to be close. He's stacked up and his front position is weak, but I would say, yeah.
One more attacking checker in the zone, as we say. If
yeah,
one
or
of
another blot somewhere for black, that would make it a pass in my thinking. But okay,
But here, notice that Ed, lacking attackers, played his 3-run positionally. He could have hit loose on a 2-point and tried to, you know, power home, but Well, that's an interesting play.
Whoa, that's
He's not going to do that.
I don't think so. Just make his bar. Yeah, this is fine.
All right, so
All
Black really wants to link up somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know here about this. What's the big rush to run out? I might have.
Yeah, I think 13 to 8 looks more natural. Put a spare
Yeah.
on, put a spare, just to get a spare on the 8 point. This is okay because the mid strip, so the hits are not that strong. There's no duplication involved.
Well, I don't know about this, Bill.
Well,
Maybe you should just.
play B is to make the 3 point.
I don't see that has any winning
I think,
chances to it. I
I
think
think maybe you just make the 3 here.
take the 3 point. You know, you're far from dead. Again, Ed doesn't really have enough attackers over here. It's going to take 2 rolls or more to get a proper blitz going.
Right.
So if Dave in the meantime can build a home board point, maybe get lucky and roll a small doubles or point on one of the checkers, maybe roll a 3-2 or a 6-5 and grab an advanced anchor, it'd be very much in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's 3 home board points to 2, and they both have some blots around, and it's still edge to white, but it's less than it was when Ed doubled.
Yeah, I think this is a good play.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, look at this. The back checker is frozen. It's a 4-3, I believe. If he chooses to attack, he's got to leave another blot. That's kind of him. I think now. Well, this is interesting. So he can hit with 2.
So it looks like they only played 4 moves of the first game before this.
I think we're live now.
Yeah, I think we are too.
So, you know, one simple play is to take the checker on the 23 point and just hop out with a 6-2 and try to run away with it. It would be sort of nice to hit with the 2, but then you don't really have a very good 6. It's one of these tricks in the old days. I'd suggest hit with a 2 and pick up your dice, but they're not allowed to do that, and that's not considered. It's considered dirty pool. But that would actually be a fairly good play to hit with the 2 and then not play the 6. Given that he has to play the whole thing, that's the first play that comes to my mind.
Yeah. He doesn't want to give up the mid.
2 glare. Well, there's a 6 on the side, so it's not a 1. Who knows how the dice are laid out? Can we tell them
after they roll to move the dice sort of toward the,
I'm not sure anybody's listening to do that. We'll sort it out.
Okay.
Who's got a die? Oh, we're not going to know. We're going to know one of 2 numbers if we look and see what's on the other adjacent. Oh, look at this. It's double 2s. Apparently.
Oh, it's double 2s. Okay.
Wow, that's exciting. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
He stays out. Now things are getting serious. 6-5,
right.
Long arm of the law.
He
Nice
got him.
spotted,
Got the 6-5. All right.
And now we're all in blitz. If Ed can hit it, he's going to hit it.
Complete blitz here.
And he's
3s, 5s, 7s.
He's not hesitant. He's
5,
excited. This guy's taking his Geritol.
He's pumped.
That's 82 years of hustle.
Oh, okay. Fighting back. 3. All right. Staying alive.
2,
3.
He's starting to run out of steam. This could fizzle out. We need another 3 to make it exciting. Comes in range. Almost better to come in further back.
All right.
And, 6-1, a perfecta.
Oh, there you go.
Pick and pass. We're back on the. He's got to get in somewhere. Anywhere will do. Try to make an anchor. That
anchor here. Got to get an anchor.
5-3.
5-3.
Does nothing. Might be right to actually flee with the back checker.
Yeah, you run with this.
Yeah, just run out with the back checker.
Ammo, but let's stop the blitz for a second and just get. Whoa.
Well, no, the 3. I think the 3 is crucial. And he's decided to have a little peach and a little vanilla, as Arthur Dickman used to say. And he walked. I think he's got to hit him.
Oh, got to hit him. Yeah.
There's no put him on the bar. Oh, every so often the guy dances, and then there's some awkward 3s. 3s don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
3-2 and 5-3 hit, but ace-3, 4-3. You're just you come in and you've got to pick up your blot, and that gives Black a chance to seize the initiative. 5 and 4. Well,
Ooh, bang, bang.
oh, it's a 5. Was it
5.
5-6? What was it?
Maybe it was a 3-2.
2-6. Oh, now this is interesting. Hit them all. Oh, I
Yeah,
like it.
both
Go,
of
Ed, go.
Ed knows how to
Go,
play the
Ed, go.
blitzes. All right.
Oh, deuce. This is very exciting.
Deuce. Okay, okay. Game goes
3s and
on.
6s again don't play well. 2-1. In with the ace and pop them.
Yeah. Just keep putting checkers on the bar.
Roll a 2. Oh, no. 6s cover. 9s, 11s, but not 4s. All right. Do we, I think you bring ammunition closer. I'd go 11-7. You could, if you really want to commit, you can.
6-2 is okay. 6-2
Yeah,
is
so
not
if you
bad.
really want to commit,
5-2 and 11.
Yeah, go ahead. The idea here is if you can't bring the points closer to, you can't bring the checkers closer to the points, bring the points closer to the checkers.
It's much easier to bring the points closer to the checkers than vice versa.
Really need a 5.
Yes.
4. That's probably not
1 and a
enough.
4. Okay. All right. 3s and 5s. There's the 3. There's the 5. So all the way from the mid.
Cover it from the mid to keep the most in there.
Keep up the pressure. 13-5.
You could guard a little against double 4s, or is that too much foolishness? All right. Well, now double 4s hits.
Yeah.
Double 5s, a roll late. Somehow, there it is. Now, well, is there any awkward numbers here? Yeah, just boxes twice. Now, David really needs to roll. Oh, look, Ed's very clever. He's shifting onto the 4-point because double 5s were just rolled. They won't be rolled again.
Aha.
Actually, what he's doing
And it gives him double 5s to cover.
Yes, what he's actually doing is bringing the
3s,
point
8s, and double 5s
closer to the builders.
Cover. All right. There's
5 something. What is it?
5 something. I can't. It can't be a 3, or he'd know what to do with it.
Oh, it's a 6-5.
6. Okay. All right. 2 cover.
Ooh, now boxes and 5s overrun the play. He's starting to overrun the play.
6-5. Look at
Small,
this is awkward.
Somebody goes out of play now.
Yeah.
Notice that the 3s and 4s to cover are also blocked.
All right. So
are the freeing numbers for the back checkers. So
he wants a 2. He wants to leave a 2 to cover because he can't move a 2 in back. So
right.
Let's play leave the guy on the 7, and I would say move the guy. He wants the 4 in back also. So play the guy from 9 to 3. I would think. That way he's got 2s and 3s to cover. He's got 4s to come up.
He shouldn't play the checker on the 7-point in.
That's clear.
He wants that. The 2 is blocked on the other side of the board is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And so you want to have a useful 2 to play. You want as many of your numbers to do something good somewhere as you can. Problem here is 5s and 6s, double 5s is particularly nasty at this point.
Yes.
And black still wants to roll any 5.
And when you leave your opponent this many rolls, double 5s tend to come up a lot.
Okay, 3-2 is great. Covers
3-2
and starts to get out. Now he's got double 4s to crunch.
Mm-hmm. Double 3s crunch.
Creeps a little closer. Double 3s, double 4s isn't even all that bad a shot.
Okay, 5-1, I guess. 5 and
Must have been a 3 because he
5-3.
Okay, he couldn't move the back one.
Yeah.
All right, now what do we got here? 6-5, double 6s, double 5s.
Double 6s, double 5s leave a shot. Double 4s should be okay.
Shove them all in and take nobody off.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's some chances for backgammons in these positions, but not when you've made this mess.
No, you can almost never play for a backgammon in these sorts of things. The double's locked up as long as you don't get hit. The gammon's locked up as long as you don't get hit. So just play safe now. Clear.
All right, now we can get hit.
Okay, yeah, now.
No, it's well, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe. What do we got?
What do we got? You got 2, 4, 6, 10, 16, 17.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. He's gonna need multiple doubles.
Big trouble.
Is that doubles? 1. No, don't spend too much time thinking about these.
All right.
1, 2, he can, I think is that double twos? Get 4 crossovers, 1, 2, 3, perhaps the back man. I don't know why I wouldn't move the back checker, but that's up to you.
No, don't do that. Don't waste a pip. You don't waste a pip in these sorts of things.
Big doubles.
5-1, too many.
Any,
Always get to the 6 by an exact count if you can. That's primary.
gonna need
Okay, now
2 out
it's
of 3 doubles here. Is that
designing time, I would say.
No, he can still do
No,
it.
3 doubles could still do it. 3
doubles.
7, 8. No, yeah.
That's not enough. Oh, it's the wrong guy. All right, here we go. Doubles. Nope. That's all she wrote.
That's it. Okay.
Okay.
By the way,
so
Kent, your feed is a fraction of a second ahead of mine. So you just to let you know, you see the roll before it seems to finish on the board on my side.
oh, wow. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So Ed
All right,
O'Loughlin,
quick 4-0 for Ed. Well played.
which is no cause to panic, by the way. A 15-point
No.
match is a long way to go. I mean, obviously a 4-0 lead is useful. He's clearly a favorite, but it's not time for Mr. Klauser to panic.
That's
Just
right.
play backgammon.
That's right.
4-2, we know this one. What do you think of that one, Bill? Is there any? Oops.
Double 4s. Oh, okay. 20 and 9.
Now you can make the 5. You can
You
make
the
the
5
5
point, but I think
You
20.
can make the 2 point
Yeah,
and the
at least I
9
don't
point
like
looks a little funny.
Yeah.
Seems to me you want the 20 point, don't you?
Yeah, you want the 20 point and you want the 9 instead of, doing everything on one side of the board.
A little bit of
You
everything.
make the 9 and the 20, you pretty much are having a double next turn after a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
think,
stuff.
by the way, if he makes the 2, it might actually be right to play one of each, a back one and a front one.
It might be, you just don't want the 2 here. It's too soon for that. Those checkers are supposed to make the 5 and the 3. He's making a fairly serious error here.
Yeah, I think if he's coming this far, I personally would split out to the 20 point with the 4th one.
Yeah,
This just looks funny.
it does look funny.
I mean, it's a nice position. He's obviously winning. He's got a lead here, but this looks a little funny.
Yeah, okay, 5-2.
Well, are you going to get doubled and can you take?
Yes, that's a question.
And I think
Yeah,
yes,
you're going
to get doubled.
Yeah, you're going to get doubled.
Well, I wouldn't go there. I would have tried
I wouldn't go there
something.
either. I might play 13-11. I
13,
don't think
11,
I
or
play
even
2018 here. 2018 is often the right kind of idea here, but I don't think it's right in this situation.
Ed didn't think about this very long.
No, there's no reason you should.
Pick them all.
Hit them all. Hit them. Yeah, hit
This
them
is not
both.
close. He's got to hit again.
It's like a
Punch them all.
replay of the last game for the other
He's got
side.
ammunition here. Oops. Well, that's the end of that game. That's
Oh,
fun.
boy. Oh,
Now Ed's got
that's
to try to put his position together. Everything's glary.
Yeah, I don't know what the role is. Black needs to move his back checkers quickly because he's overrun the play on his side. Now he's got to get those checkers up because yellow's got an anchor now, and that's now a big deal. You got to get an anchor too. If he roll a 3 or a 4 or 6, he should be coming up with this.
It looks like it might. Is it a 5-3? Must be 6-3.
It's either 6-3 or 5-4. Looks like.
Yeah, I think whatever it
5-4
was,
he covered.
must be 6-3. This
Yeah, it must be
play the other-
6-3. That's the play. And here's the hit. Okay.
Well, this is annoying.
Oh, I think you got to come out to 18 here. You can't kill a checker on the 2. You're not going to leave 2 more. Just 24-18.
Well, that's what we were
It
saying.
looks loose. It looks
wants to
loose,
get
but it's
out.
not. Yeah, this is right.
This is still a close game. I mean, would you rather be?
Oh,
Black, well, certainly with Ed holding the cube, that might be the place you want to be.
Yeah.
Though his checkers are a little bit spastic. They're a little.
Yeah, he's got the stack on the 6. That's pretty quickly fixed. But look at the other guy. He's got 4 blots around. Yeah, I think it's like
this is. I mean, I'd rather leave lots of blots than.
Oh, this is terrible. This you can't.
I mean, either cover the 3 or come
if
down
you want
to
to do
7.
this, you play 9-3. You can play 9-3, 9-8. I don't like it, but that's a play.
Well, did he start out on the bar? Yeah, he started.
Oh, right. He started on the bar. Yeah, correct. Yeah, this is clear.
This is the nicest looking.
Yeah.
And no 4. What do you do with your 4?
Keep it going to the 3-point.
Yeah, which again looks a little.
Yeah, it's not where you like it, but 10-6 is worse. You don't want to break the 8 or the midpoint. So you go to the 3.
I guess he has no choice. He has no choice. All right, something good.
All right, so here we have a game.
Yeah, take the anchor.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. Yep, anchor up.
This isn't close.
This is not close.
And the blot over on his own 8-point is a bit of a mirage because Ed is not going to want to hit that.
Correct.
Yeah, and then what are you going to do here, champ?
Let's see.
So if you do that, you got to come out.
I'd rather make my 5-point than do this.
I think he should. I think you're right. This is just it could be tactical mayhem if you start getting hit.
Yeah, too many blots. Too many blots given the strength of Black's board and the weakness of Ed's board.
I like your idea of just make the 5-point. I mean, it'd be nice to make the 5-point using one of the checkers from the 6, but having the 5-point would be nice here. All right, lots of hits here.
What a play. All right. Big play.
All right, here we go. Blots abound.
Got to hit. Got to hit
Blots
with all those
abound.
blots. You got a stronger board. This could be game over if Ed dances now. 5, 6. Okay. 5, and what do you know? Look at that. Look at those 6s.
There is no 6. I guess I guess you play to the 9.
You play to the 9.
I don't see
6s, 3s, 5s, 4s to hit.
6s.
Not clear that any number misses
didn't
there.
actually hit there.
Is that right? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. 6s missed.
This seems best.
Yeah. All right. Double 5s be very, very strong for Black. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is 1s, 5s, 3s, 4s.
No, oh, I don't know about this. I think you kind of want that guy back on the 20-point in order to potentially.
Right. It's not like that's safe or anything. I mean,
no, this looks right.
I'm surprised it took that long to play it, actually.